the calendar tells you what's going to be updated next. At the top of the calendar, you'll see the latest update. There is something new posted every single day, but the latest update will show you the chapters when they're up. It will show you blog posts and other higher level things that are going on. It will not be updated for the manga. You can look at the calendars, we will in a moment, and you'll see when the manga pages are coming up. So let's look at February. You'll see as you look here, that there's the images for the particular work that's being updated. So Elven King's Blade today, Thursday will be Dragon's Reign, Saturday Dragon's Reign. And what you can do here is if you want to get to that chapter, you can actually just click on it. Today is the 19th, and you know Elven King's Blade is supposed to be posted, but when is it going to be posted? How you will know is when the latest update actually changes to show Elven King's Blade. Well, let's go to actually Elven King's Blade and look at a story. So you can just click on it, take you directly to the main story page. You can see here it says updating. That's how you also know that this story is not complete. If you were to come to this and you would see, oh yeah, it's still updating. So that means it's not done. You see the little elf symbol here, as if it weren't clear enough with our little elf ear in Athenin. If you scroll down a bit, you will see the description of the story. And if you are not a member at the current time, you can read the first 5 chapters of the story without paying anything. And you will then, though, be unable to move past chapter 5 unless you've logged in. These are the chapters as well as artwork. So that's how you get to one is just simply highlight it and click on it. Read this next. So when you finished with Elven King's Blade, it recommends that you read the Fell next if you haven't already. Stories like the Elven King's Blade, the Earl King, the Dark Earth, and the Hunt. And notice that they all have elves in them. They have high fantasy. Let's say that you wanted to start reading Elven King's Blade and you click on, it says Kieran Hawthorne. What we do for most of the stories is we actually have a character page that lays out the character in all different poses, how they look like. And we have Twig, which is his little companion. So you'll find out a lot about the character from here. Simply click over here to go to the next page, which is actually King Athenin Undriel, or I would recommend you just click on the arrows and it will take you to the next page. Well, let's go to chapter 1. It's very easy to read. We are looking into a night version of the site, but right now this is what it is. You're just going to adjust the brightness. But it's Times New Roman 14. Raythe Rain stories are not written in advance. I literally write the chapter on the day it's due. And I do this because I am actually reacting to your comments. So let's say you read a chapter and your reaction is, I am so looking forward to X meeting Y. You know, are they enemies? Are they friends? Or, you know, what's going to happen there? Or I have a suggestion that they meet that's going to be like fireworks between them. You know, what's going to happen? Or you can say things like, in this chapter, the characterization really didn't work for me. I felt that this wasn't set up right. And I look into that. So all the comments, I try to respond to all of them. I don't always get to everyone, but I do read them. So I had one member who was like, oh, the description of this work isn't really what the story's about any longer. And I'm like, no, it isn't, because I'm literally reacting to what you're saying, and the characters themselves are telling me where the story should go. So I might have had some grandmaster plan, but you know what happens to plans. The gods laugh. And that's sort of what happens with serial writing. So that's what makes it exciting, because it's not set in stone. You guys really get to influence it. And I get to be on the edge of my seat wondering what's going to happen next, as do you. Only a fraction of our members actually comment, which is totally fine. Just so you don't have to feel like you have to comment, but you can. Next, let's go to the blog. You're a dreamer.